Welcome, Taurus, to your January 2021 Zodiac wheel reading. This is for Taurus Sun, Moon and Rising signs. And if you do know your Moon or Rising sign, please do check those videos out as well. So I'm just going to focus here for you, Taurus. Invite Great Spirit, angels and guides to join me in this reading. Thank you for any messages that come through for Taurus for their highest good and the good of all concerned. Okay, here we have in the area that represents your deepest intentions and the window through which the self views the world is the Two of Pentacles. So juggling life's demands, robbing Peter to pay Paul, more going out than coming in, Taurus. That's a bit of a shame, having to juggle things around. But you're walking towards something that's better than what you're leaving behind and what you've already accumulated with this Eight of Cups here. And you're ready to venture out into the world, and that emotional cleansing is long overdue, and if you find yourself at the limit of something that is about your own material values, your financial affairs, the family dynamics and your support system and the measure of your wealth, well, this is letting you know that you're moving on and you're not keeping any hostages. It may even be relocating. But whichever way it goes, you're making changes to fill the void. Okay? So I do feel that you are at a point where you know that you have to make that shift. Definitely, because you've got the Death card right next to it. So that is about events beyond your control that steer you in a different direction to bring that new lifestyle change that you want. And it's letting you know the path you were on has changed and or coming to an end. There's a major turn in your life and you're breaking new ground now. So the sun is rising. You can see the sun rising there. This is in the area of your communication, short distance journeys, siblings. Nine of Wands here in the area of your foundation, your home, land, property. And for me, this area also governs the weather, because the weather is something that will be a bit erratic here through most of the year, actually. So this is letting you know that there may be a little bit of lack of motivation, or you may feel that your energy levels are low, and you might be in a situation where you're ready to sort of leave the home environment. Some of you may be literally moving out of home for the first time, or you've had to go back to your home environment or your family, and this is letting you know that there's a shift going to take place there for you as well. And I do like this being here in your 5th house, because even though things may be a bit rocky with matters of the heart, or there's been some misunderstandings, or there could be a relationship that you're sort of acknowledging that's out of balance, this is letting you know so that you can bring it back into balance and get that unity back together. In matters of the heart, children, it's the fun house. So if they're saying that is where a lot of your focus is going to be on, like if you've been working really hard and not really being able to have a lot of fun, this is something that you'll work on through January to bring about some of that fun that you're looking for. Because you have conformed here with the Hierophant Taurus, and this is your card, Taurus. It's got the Taurus sign there. And it is the number 5, which does bring challenges, and it's in the area of your health and hygiene, co-workers, working conditions, public health, mind, body and well-being, and the in-laws. So the message from the Hierophant is about traditions and wisdoms. It's about conforming, reaching an important milestone, and even hearing your inner calling. To do with your working life and your health and well-being. 6 of Swords is letting you know that you are sailing out of trouble and travel over water or to water, visiting maybe, and making major adjustments in your inner life to bring some equilibrium so that you can have a calmer place mentally and physically. You've learnt from the past in relation to relationships, marriage or business or groups, public or even one's enemies or aunts and uncles. And it also is to do with contracts. Okay, so you're moving forward and making necessary adjustments and allowing healing. This is a bit of nostalgia here, which is nice, catching up with someone from the past. Restoring harmony, reminiscing, renewing old ties. And this is in the area of joint finances, inheritances, beginnings and endings, birth, rebirth, renewal, taxes, insurances, inheritances. This is all encompassing. So there's some something from the past that is going to present itself to you in that area. Oh, and the Chariot here in the 9th house. Lovely. The Chariot likes this area, and this is about success with your self-expression. Any legal or law situations. Okay. So this is spiritual, mental and physical exploration and philosophy, and it is about progress. the Chariot. And the courage to resolve and balance any conflicting emotions. So there is decisions to be made regarding travel plans or moving plans or purchasing a new car or to do with a new car. Decisions to be made. Generosity. And it can also be a gift arriving through the area of your reputation, your career, and high achievements. So it could be someone being generous to you, or it could be you being generous to someone else, because it's the give and take of life. Or you may be getting a return of an investment you've made, a bonus or promotion. Lovely. Especially up there in your career area and your public life. Four of Cups. This is one of a spiritual awakening that helps you discover your ego so that you can make the right adjustments. It's also about practicing your meditation and visualization. It's the Great Awakener, the Four of Cups. And it's here in the area of your social life and friendships and how you manifest. So you're really honing your skills there, I'm happy to say. So you may even join a new sort of well-being group. It might be Tai Chi or yoga or something like that, something where you're going to really be fine-tuning your skills. And the King of Cups, water sign man. Now, this is in the area of what's hidden, 12th house area. What's hidden, what's behind the scenes, your subconscious, you know, and there's a feeling here of going it alone, or safer to go it alone. So there's something there with that is about you finding your own unique way to forge ahead, because there's a lot of forging ahead and changing. So I do feel that a lot of you Taurus will be wanting to move, whether it's move to do with career or someone from far away moving to you, or it could be one of your siblings is moving, but there's a shift and a change. And if you've had to move back into the family home with your parents or with family members, this is also saying that you're ready to forge ahead and move out of that as well. Then we have Venus moving into Capricorn in the 9th house on the 8th of January. So this is very favourable for law, foreign affairs, travel or foreign lands. Venus is the energy of peace, love, unity, and Venus attracts. So you're exuding favourable energies. And up here in the 9th house, you've also got the victory with the Chariot. So I feel that this is, you know, really reflecting your pleasure and happiness and balance, bringing balance into that area of your life, your abstract mind, even prophecy, your physical and mental and philosophy. So Venus is highlighting this. Being artistic, you may find yourself being drawn to redecorating or designing something, and using diplomacy very well. Okay, and then the new moon is at 23.13 degrees of Capricorn on the 13th of January. So set your intentions for the month ahead, make your wishes there on the 13th of January with the new moon in Capricorn, which is really a good time to set some fresh new enterprise and set your intentions for your professional world. You're best off if you've got nothing to hide at this time, because there will be emotional displays in public. Okay, but you could win over people, because it's also a good time for public relations with the new moon in Capricorn. Then you've got the Pluto, which is connected to agriculture and governs large organisations that have economic leverage to control the destiny of humans. But Pluto is the restorer of life and one of the outer planets that is the key to human destiny. So it's a transcendental trinity and brings the dynamic that would otherwise represent either the achievements of society or the advancement of society, or the destruction of the creative forces by the individuals who prey on society to satisfy their own personal lust for power and greed. So Pluto is bringing about the biggest karmic release we've ever seen. Okay, so that is and has been here for you, Taurus, in your 9th house of your spiritual, mental and physical explorations, law, religion, foreign affairs, travel, foreign lands and cultures, and your abstract mind. So there's big shifts and changes on a global level and on a soul level, because the Pluto energy is about your important human experiences, life, death, sex, confining mindset or personal freedom. So you could find yourself really probing like a detective and plunging into things and cocooning and then emerging as the beautiful butterfly, because Pluto also has an archetype which is the phoenix rising, so rising from out of any ashes. So what it touches, it dismantles, rejuvenates and reorganises. Okay, but there is, as I said, that agricultural connection there that is very strong over the next 4 years. So you may even find yourself digging yourself a veggie patch and really living off what you can provide for yourself, which is a very healthy way to live also. Now the Sun and Mercury, because they pretty much travel together, are moving into Aquarius. So Mercury is moving into Aquarius on the 8th of January. So it is influencing plans concerning your professional life, and you may plan to make changes to improve your studies or undertake new studies. So take this time to communicate with and talk to your superiors, and be careful not to get tangled up in too much red tape. But advertising or contract negotiations should work out favourably. Okay? So keep any of that until after the 8th of January. Now, the Sun on the 19th of January is moving into Aquarius. So tuning into groups you belong to, cooperation with others, people you associate with who are a reflection of yourself, and fitting into the group dynamic without violating your own integrity. There's a team effort going on here, and that is also in the 10th house in Aquarius. Then you have Jupiter joining them, the planet of prosperity. Jupiter is in Aquarius. It's generosity, optimism, and moral and ethical issues that affect our society. And it's the connection between people and ideas, publishing, treaties, and diplomacy. Now, Jupiter will be squaring Mars here in January, so everything you do must be planned, and self-discipline is essential. Non-productive activity will have you feeling a big energy drain. And you will also, don't be surprised if you feel that impatience to the extreme, a bit of frustration there. But you will benefit from learning your lesson, and don't disregard safety measures. So that is because there is a little bit of warning with Jupiter square Mars of being accident prone. It's an aspect of being a bit accident prone. Okay. Now, Saturn is also still in Aquarius, and here through January, some of the dense load and responsibility that you had to deal with through 2020, you're feeling that being lifted, and it's the beginning of a tremendous shift. Okay, so Mars is also squaring Saturn, so that brings with it a bit of a juggling act. So you may be juggling between aggression and apathy. You could be feeling a bit at war with yourself in your social status or your career. And then you have Neptune still here in Pisces in the 11th house. Now, this is about kindness to friends, friendship groups, and your social activities. And as I said, there's a social connection here that you're really getting drawn towards, and it's to do with your health and well-being, and it brings in some new friendships out of it. And Neptune is extremely sensitive to the injustices in society, so you may be actually drawn to helping in that area of society as well. So I'll just focus here and ask, what is the angel, your guardian angel here through January, Taurus? Oh, thank you. Okay, and you have the angel of procrastination and the number 27 with that. So procrastination is not being able to make up your mind. So if you can't make a decision, because you might have to make some sudden decisions or quick decisions, this is saying turn to the angel of procrastination and ask them for some guidance. Ask her, him for some guidance. And the number 27 is significant there for you. So in regards to where you have your fun and the children, house, matters of the heart, I'll just ask what message there is to help bring about the unity and balance back into your life there. And what your angel message is. Okay, and your message is, it's up to you. So I'll just put that there. Okay, now I'll ask for your Akashic message. Confirmation card for January reading, Taurus. You. Okay. And you have, oh, beautiful, you've got the Archangel Gabriel, who is the divine messenger. So I'll hold that up so that you can see it. The Archangel of Communication. Now he comes with his trumpet and scroll, as well as two gentle sparrows, signifying powerful yet peaceful expression. This is you, Taurus. On his chest he wears the crest of Mercury, the god of communication. This loving angel carries the sacred word of truth into the world and brings them easily to you. So you're going to be given a very important message. So a profound connection to this wonderful presence. Your power of expression is on the rise now. You will have an easier time communicating with others, expressing your feelings, and even working on projects involving communication, which could involve publishing, counselling, teaching, mediumship, journalism, marketing, radio or television. Now is the time for any of these endeavours, but no matter what you do, remember the power of words. Call on Gabriel to inspire you and let yourself sing out. Okay, so we've got a lot of angel help here this month. So do call on your angels to help you, especially if you're procrastinating. So the Akashic force for you to tap into is, and how to tap into it, is feel the Archangel Gabriel step before you and place his hands upon you. He fills you with the will to express your words, what you do, you want to share, and with whom. Lovely. So you may be procrastinating about who you want to share some of your knowledge with. So thank you so much, Taurus, for joining me, and thank you for joining me for this reading. Wishing you many blessings here through 2021. Click like on this video as well, and do share it with your friends as well. If you would like a more deeper reading, please do leave me a message on the information I've left down there in the description box of how to contact me. Sending you much love and peace and blessings, Taurus. Namaste.